on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Back in Portland, the Trailblazers kick off the beginning of a homestand. Here, matched up against the Golden State Warriors, is how they're going to tip off the new season. Last year was a lopsided affair as they were able to take all 4 games in the series, earning the sweep. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Pass to Payton. Butler with the ball. Now Henderson defending. Left side Curry. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Earlier I spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry's shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Simons. Pass to Ayton. Back to Simons. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate, and more often than not, he succeeds. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Henderson with it. Now Payton defending. And it's Simons missing. Here's Curry. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Pass to Kamare. Screen by Grant. Here's Simons. Again, Simons missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Here's Curry following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Kamare. 5 to shoot. Back to Ayton. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Nurkic. Outside, Green. .115 left to play here in the first. Back to Curry. Shoots over Simon. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's 13 points for Stephen Curry. It's Henderson on the wing. And that one's on target from the wing.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. Curry can't get it to go. Trailblazers trailed by 3. And Scoot Henderson with the 3. Henderson's got 5 points so far.
Good to see Scoot knock it down as he continues to hone in on his outside shooting.
Here's Butler. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Here's the floater. And Peyton sends it back. Left side, Butler to the paint. Curry on the wing. Shoots over Henderson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's all tied in Portland. After this break, we'll be back.
The Warriors, 15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets it in.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Here's Sharp, following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And Sharp, just a wing player, showing that verticality he has, getting high above the rim that time.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough. David, thank you. Knocks down the three ball. Thibault got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Hield. Latrey. They get the rebound. Now McGee. Goes back up. He gets that one. Kuminga's got his second bucket of the night.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Sharp on the wing. Pass to Thibault. Here's the three. Rebounded by McGee. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Podziemski. Drills it from outside. Podziemski's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
To the inside. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Hield. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, those dunks from Kuminga ignite his team. They feel like that's more than 2 points.
With some arc, and that one is good. 1:57 left in the first half of the game. Outside, Kuminga. Pocket 6. Pass to Hield. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Thibault. Trailblazers trailed by 8. Here's Sharp. Podziemski grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Another three for Golden State. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
Simons from outside. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Here's Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 15.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Simons surveying the D. Traps in the tray. Simons has got his second bucket of the game to go.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside Curry. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Warriors leading by 13. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his COs, but his talent is undeniable.
Good setup. Avdia, he's got such a good feel for the game.
Back to Curry. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Pass to Ayton. Back to Avdia. Here's Kamara. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. He's got 5.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Butler with the ball. Now Avdia defending. The 3. The shot, no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Three-pointer, Butler. It's good from long range. Butler's got 5.
I love how competitive Jimmy Butler is. You know he's not going to let the opposition get the best of him.
Pass to Avdia. And here we go. It's Butler. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Three-pointer, Simons. Rebound by Nurkic. Warriors leading by 12. Butler in the corner. Butler loves the three-point look.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run. Safe to say that Steph Curry has mastered that shot there, the floater with the beautiful high release.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Henderson, no one around him. No good on the quick 3. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues. working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he's certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 19 points.
Like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Simons. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Simons has got 11 points.
Works that one inside nicely.
Outside, Payton. And here is Curry. Goes up on the high post. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. He's got 21.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
A nice shot by Simons.
Love the combination of skill and athleticism. Anthony Simons exploding offensively here.
Screen by Nurkic. Here's Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Outside, Simons. Pass to Kamare. Back to Simons. And stolen by Payton. Butler up top. And the layup is good. And that's 13 points for Jimmy Butler.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
It's been all about
39. The Warriors 60.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Warriors leading by 21. Pajemski with it. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system. Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now, here's Sharp. Pass to McGrady. Misses the three.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Drills the three-pointer.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, Thibault, defended by Moody. For the finish. Pajemski with it. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And Klingon pulls it down.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Hield outside. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Moody. Here's Hield. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State moving it around. Over Thibault. Again, Hield missing.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Now Pajemski. McGee is screened. shot by Pajemski, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Sharp. McGee with the block. Right side, Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
The assist.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Healed outside. Pass to Moody. And the 3-ball is good.
2 minutes.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Curry way outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Kamare. The kick out to Simons. It's stolen by Green.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Back to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 31.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.